All right, this one is not necessarily politics, but just an off the top of the dome PSA. Now, I'm sitting here at a gas station, just went in and got myself a cup of Java and a donut. Don't tell that to my cardiologist, but I'm sitting here looking down at my phone, listening to some Bill O'Reilly clips and, reading some articles, for the show, of course. And I'm all down with my head in my phone. I'm not paying attention to any of my surroundings. That should give you a clue to where we're going with this, because it's important to know what's going on around you at all times. Situational awareness, certainly in this environment we live in. Anyhow, I'm looking down at my phone. All of a sudden, the back door behind me opens. I turn around. I'm like, what the fuck? I yell out. Then I look over because the person closed the door immediately. She goes, sorry. I step out of the car. It's this little old lady, and she don't damn near fell to the ground because I don't scared the shit out of her. Turns out the car next to me is her car, but she mistaked my car for hers. Now, she was driving a bigger SUV, but I guess she wasn't paying attention what she was doing, and she opened the door up to the wrong car. And then, 6'6", 300-pound black guy jumps out because she's an old white lady. I'm like, what the fuck, So when I got out and saw how she looked, I did feel a bit sorry because I didn't want to scare the woman, but at the same time, she caught me slipping. And she did startle me somewhat because I was not expecting someone to open the door of my vehicle while I'm sitting here, not paying attention to any damn thing going on around me. So I guess the moral of the story is to lock your damn doors. And oddly enough, you folks who might watch YouTube channels like Active Self-Protection, that's one of the main things he talks about, that if you're sitting in a vehicle, never leave your doors unlocked because people will, bad guys will come up and simply check to see if a door is unlocked, and before that, it's on and popping. You got a door as a barrier. Somebody pulls at the handle. It can alert you to what's going on. You can put the car in reverse and get the hell up out of there. But if you got the door unlocked, by the time you know what's going on, you got a bad guy in the car with you. So I should have knew better to keep the damn door locked. And by the way, it doesn't matter if you got your heat, your pistol, your pew-pew on you or not. Somebody jumps in the car behind you and catch your ass by surprise. You may not be able to do anything with that because you're not expecting somebody to come up from behind. So I wasn't expecting that at all. And like I said, I yelled out at the lady just simply out of reflex. I didn't want to be hostile to some old lady, but at the time I did it, she caught me slipping, and that was my first instinct, is to yell out, what the fuck? Before I even recognized what was going on, just instinctively. Possibly if she had did it to my door that I'm sitting here in the front, I may have threw something at her just out of instinct. So all's well that ends well, but it is important you keep your doors locked. So if anything like that ever happened to you, where you were sitting in a car and somebody just opened the door, or are you like the advice I just gave that I did not follow, where you should keep your doors locked? You can change the settings in your vehicle so that when you put the car in park, it does not automatically unlock all the doors. Let me see. See, I'm switching the gear shift, and the doors are locking and unlocking as I put the car in gear. I need to figure out how to change that because, like I said, I put the car in park when I pulled in here, and I didn't immediately go in to get my coffee, and all the doors are unlocked, and here I am sitting in the car as vulnerable as hell. So have you ever had somebody try to open up the door and get in the car with you? And what about in the reverse situation as I wrap this up? You ever tried to accidentally get in the car with somebody else? Perhaps somebody like me. And if so, how did that turn out? Off the top of the dome, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you want to like this shit, feel free to go ahead and do so. It's your boy Tim. Catch you in the live streams.